Today we are having the heads up instead of tomorrow. Matt is traveling to the UK tomorrow, so he's got to get beaten today instead of tomorrow. Isn't that right, Matt?
Just don't even know how to deal with you anymore. Just it's just lies upon lies upon lies every week.
Yeah, what's the score again, Matt? If you can remind us so the viewers understand.
I only really keep track when I'm winning, so currently as I'm losing, I'm not entirely sure, but I believe it was 14-12,
I think it's 14-11, if I'm not
14-11.
mistaken. Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
that's unfortunate to
You,
hear.
you need a clean sweep today, mate, to
I tried
balance the
to
scores.
I tried to sneak in an extra point there, but unfortunately, Nicole, producer Nicole was quick in there to remind me that I've only won 11.
Did you manage to look at the history?
No, as always, I plan to look at it and then never quite get around to it, and then you ask me and I forget that I should have looked at it. So,
Yeah, I didn't get much of a look at it either this week. To be honest, it would have been nice to go through. Always nice to see what your opponents are doing. So, what are you going to do differently today, Matt? Other than
nothing.
win?
You ask me this every single week, and I always say the same
Nothing.
response. Nothing. Just click the button until I get to a number that I like, and then push the bet button and see what happens.
All right, game
It's working out so
starting.
far.
Sorry?
It's not working out too bad so far.
Yeah.
Here you go. It's already working. One hand.
Yeah, it's a good start. It's a good start.
Why do you have some adjustments that you're planning to make or something?
I didn't watch the last game.
So it's same as last week for you then.
It's hard for me to.
Although you did say that you picked up a read, didn't you?
Picked up a what?
A read. The timing tell, I believe it's called. You said that I 4x way too quickly.
You're right. So with the queens, yeah, that was a bit of a. You remembered that one. Shouldn't have told you.
No, but now I'm just going to make sure to do everything as fast as possible.
It's hard to balance that one though.
Or, I mean, there's a way to do it. Like, I know people who always count to 5 in their head before they make a decision. That's the way around it.
Yeah.
But if I count to 5 every hand, this would last forever. It wouldn't be very interesting.
Yeah, I know. It's something I catch myself doing sometimes, is playing a bit too quick with some of the hands. It's always good to give yourself a little bit extra. So, what are you going to do in England, Matt?
So many things.
Yeah, what are you looking forward to the most?
I was going to tell you what I'm doing, but you jumped forward an extra question. I was going to give you the rundown. So first I have a wedding to go to, and then I have a bachelor party to go to after. Not related. The two things are completely.
They're not really. That's good timing.
Yeah, I thought so too. It was really nice to have everything on at the same time. But it's going to be a quick turnaround. It's all very close together, so, and it's lots of traveling involved because
They're not in the same places.
they could not be further apart. So the wedding is in Cornwall, and for anyone who doesn't know, Cornwall is basically in the very, very, very south of England. It's like one of the lowest points of the whole country.
Right.
And then the bachelor party is in Liverpool, which is right at the top of the country. It's like a 10-hour drive to get between the two.
Oh God, that's not very fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of traveling. So I've got to go. First, I've got to go down, and then all the way back up, and then back down again. It's going to be.
That's just a horrible life, mate, isn't it? It's just a horrible life going from party to party, traveling 10 hours.
I mean, the party's fine. It's just the traveling in between them that I'm a huge fan of, to be honest. And especially after you've been in Malta for so long, when the longest journey you have to make in a car is like 20, 30 minutes. And that's very infrequent. To then go to having to do 6 hours in a day. Not the best. But I'm not even driving, so I shouldn't be complaining that much. It's more unfair for my friends driving me around.
Do you have anyone from the office watching today?
We've got
Ish.
Werner.
Yeah, is Werner watching? Werner, you watching?
Got Vito as well. And then
Yeah?
a few other people I don't recognise. So maybe they're new people.
What, is there a chat going or something? I can't see.
You can see users.
Where?
Click the little button in the top right hand corner. How do you know this?
Okay. We do have some. Yeah, there we go. Feel free to ask us any questions, guys. Happy to answer all things poker related.
Or not poker related.
Depending on what it is, of course.
Nothing too heavy. Got the first swim of the day out of you.
Alright, whatever.
God's sake. I knew that's what you had.
I was thinking, okay, did he do this really quickly to try and balance?
I mean, yes, obviously. I do everything for balance. Should have just folded. No. Said you could have just folded.
Yeah.
I think this is like a problem with the dynamic. You're far too much of a hero, and I'm far too much of a just go for it every single hand. So
Yeah. Well, I have to be a hero if you're going to do that.
and I have to go for every single hand if you're such a hero. Because I have to punish you for being too light with your calls.
Or you can get yourself back in checker.
What's the fun in that? It's much more
Yeah,
fun
that's
to
true.
just try and win every hand, right?
Now, I know you're going to be tempted to barrel this off now, mate. Oh, go for it. Go for it.
It's not exactly a go for it river, is it?
Yeah, it was a pretty bad river for me. Oh no, what you called with King 5 suited. Okay. Oh, it's a good flop.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Same as every other week. Chris makes a hero call and then gets lucky. What is gonna change one week? You know,
3 minutes. We have one.
it's just getting a bit monotonous now with your luck boxer.
Yeah.
I remember the last time you lost an all in. To be honest, it must be at least a few weeks.
Pretty standard spot, I guess, all in. I think some of the hands before though were where it was really lost. That 10-2 was the one that cost you, mate. That big bluff.
Just can't believe it was a hero.
Yes.
I just don't see how you can. You have to fold sometimes, you know. Isn't that how it's supposed to work?
Yeah, sometimes I will. Bad queen high, I fold.
Wonderful.
I was just thinking how often you check back a 4 and an 8 there, or like and then overpot or something, a pair as well. Like let's say you
I
have
mean, I would
tens.
overpot not. I would overpot other things as well, not just like fours and eights.
Yeah, I need to
Because I
increase
know
it.
I know you're calling king high. I know you're calling ace high. So there's
Yeah.
lots of other things.
But then I need to have some river traps there with fours and eights as well, just so that I don't have a purely check range of king
You
high.
don't need to, mate. If you're gonna call every king high, you don't need to be trapping with fours and eights. You can just
Yeah, because you need to bluff.
You could just trap me with king high, it seems, and I'll.
That's not a trap.
It wasn't a trap, no.
No.
Felt like one.
It's a bluff catcher, isn't it? Bluff catcher.
Yeah, no, I'm just messing with you.
All right, 1-0. You still got two other games. Yeah, you changed the strategy a little bit in that one, mate, didn't you?
Did I?
Definitely. It's the biggest mug I've ever seen in my life.
Biggest banana you've ever seen in your life. So what did you think I did changing my strategy?
You know what you did.
I know, but I want to know if you know what I did.
3xing every hand.
Did I?
Yeah.
Coincidence.
3xing every single hand, mate.
Coincidence. Just kept getting it. What can you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, got it now. So, 3x. Here we go. The Chris Kiefer hero show has already started. First hand. You can tell when you're going to make a bet because you just go very silent when you figure out the exact amount. I guess it's too cheap to fold. Oh wow. Just the best possible flush, not even like a medium one.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking you probably barrel your. Yeah. Let's. Wait. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I'll just share my table so you can see what's going on.
I had a flush as well. It's not a particularly good one.
Yeah, you can't fold for that price.
No, I cannot. Too cheap.
I'm just hoping you might turn some of your small pairs into bluffs.
Bluffs? No, I don't do that.
No? Yeah.
Just a very straightforward player.
Straightforward bluffer.
Check when I haven't played it.
Straightforward bluffer, mate.
I'm not sure how I feel about this slanderous nonsense coming from your mouth.
It's a big race.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, I can think, but I don't see much reason of thinking. Very weird to have some bluffs here. I mean, you could have some backdoor clubs that you potentially call the flop, but that's pretty much it. So. Can probably exploit fold the turn there.
Why would you have?
Third pair had a straight blocker. That's
The connection kind of lagged. What did you say you had?
Third pair.
Third pair. Let me fit. So
Was it third? Yeah, on the river it was third pair.
so that's seventh then.
Yeah.
So you turned to seven.
Yeah.
Interesting.
7 and a straight draw. I wouldn't have called the raise otherwise, probably. Yeah, well.
God's sake, every time. I didn't expect you to be that strong.
Yeah, not much I can do there.
Well, not with a 10. I figured out what I need to do. I just need to just have it a bit more often than I do.
Yeah, that would help.
Because if I actually have it, then I'm going to win every single time because you're never going to fold. Not sure about that one.
You can't have had a 9 then.
I can't have had a 9. No, obviously not.
No, just king higher then.
No, I had a pair.
Yeah. Even a pair of 2s on the board.
Oh no, I had an additional pair to go with the pair of 2s that
Well,
were.
there's only an ace and a 9 out there.
Pocket pairs are a thing, Chris.
No, you usually 3-bet them.
We're stacked there. Didn't really fancy like 3-betting and then getting shot on. Or 3-betting and having you call and having to play a shit pair out of position on what's most likely going to be a wet board.
John's asking you, Matt, how would you define yourself as a player 1 to 10?
Depends what category. If the category is like willing to go for it and having heart of a lion and bluffing every time, I give myself 12 out of 10. But when it comes to like restraint and discipline, probably like 2, 3. I say that averages out overall to at least like a solid 7.5, maybe 8.
Just looking at your face.
Yeah, this is my what the hell face. John asked you a question, by the way. He said, what would you rate yourself?
Let me play this hand and then we'll talk about ratings.
You'll rate yourself after you play this hand to see how, or you want to talk about ratings about this hand only?
Oh, I hear the raise button there. Yeah, I guess you had that one.
You can rate yourself now, Chris.
Rate myself. Yeah, I rate myself pretty decent.
I think it depends on the format as well. Like,
I'll go for a 9.
bloody hell!
Yeah.
The ego is next level.
I'm pretty comfortable with my play.
It depends on what you're talking about. Like,
I've done a lot of studying and stuff, so. No, that's not what we want. That's a good board, though. Oh.
get out of here.
Yeah, I could have just flattered, I guess, and played in position.
You couldn't because I snapped 4x it. See? Big brain move.
Right, we need to register for the next one.
Sure. 7 minutes maybe?
Yeah, I'm already in that.
It's quite far away. We can do some.
Wait, I can see if let me see if I can do one for the 5 minutes. Let's see. Here we go. 15.
Zuberto said, "I like Matt's acting skill when he rages." No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Yeah, it was purely acting, huh?
It wasn't an acting. I was genuinely thinking about what to do. I was thinking whether just to call or whether to raise and try and go for value. But I had decided on
Matt one.
Yeah, that one wasn't an act, I'm afraid. That one was a genuine thing. I mean, I was obviously never folding, but it was just between raising and...
Well, I don't know. I don't know what you had, obviously.
No, you don't. I'm just going to say
I'm guessing 2 pair.
I did have 2 pairs.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just a case of whether to just call and pretty much always win, or to raise and maybe you just can't fold and move forward worse. Did you see, by the way, the min raise left me with exactly 1 big blind?
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
It didn't matter because any raise I was just folding.
No, I know, but there might be a situation where, who knows, you might want to think, oh, maybe he missed it, maybe he's doing this to fold, like you never know, leaving so on BB. Just a little extra head game to play with you.
Damn, that one was going as well. It's just that one big pot. Each tournament, it feels like it's decided with one big hand. Because I flopped a straight draw, backdoor flush draw. And I was thinking whether it's just barrel or whether to go for like raise turn leads. So I went for the raise turn lead just to mix in some other plays with overcards. But yeah, it doesn't work out though when you hit 2 pair. So I was like, hopefully he just has a flush draw. Let's just bet the river. No, he has it. Okay.
It's nice to be on the other side of that for once when someone's bluffing into me as opposed to, me bluffing up into you.
Yeah, damn it. I wanted to pull away. All right, so still the 3-game lead. Final match as the decider for the session of the day.
Yeah, get it down to 2 after this one. That'll be a nice, only a little lead to overcome it.
No, it won't be nice. It won't be nice at all.
So it was 14-11 and now we're at 15-12?
Yeah. How many games are we playing?
I thought we were doing first to 50.
First to 50?
Yeah.
We could. That's a lot of weeks.
That's
a year. That's like a year's worth of play.
Huh?
That's like a year's worth of play. Oh no, it's not. I guess divided by 3, isn't it? It's like 50.
Yeah, we play 3 a week, so we need 30 weeks. I mean, we can do first to 50, or we can do 100 games and just whoever wins the most, whichever comes first, I guess. Well, first 50 will come first.
It depends on who's winning, right? If it's
well, no, because once you pass the 50 mark, you win no matter what, don't you? Unless it's 50-50. So we could play like first to 51 wins or something like that. That would be ridiculous, actually, if it ended up exactly 50-50 after.
It'd be quite funny.
100 games heads up. And then we're going to have to find a new challenger for the victor, because someone else is going to have to try and step up and take on the champion.
True.
And just so you know, I'm willing to do that once I win. I'll be ready to take anybody who wants to step up.
We'll see if anyone from the office wants to take you on, Matt. I'm sure they will. Plenty of people queuing up.
Yeah.
John, what do you rate yourself out of 10?
That's a good question, actually. I want to see John's answer to this because I've seen John play.
So you're going to confirm or deny whether his thinking is correct?
No, I just mean that I have a decent idea of how good he is at poker, so I would be able to at least understand why he raised himself at whatever level.
You thought my rating was a bit high, weren't you? You were a bit shocked when I said 9.
I mean, John's rated himself a 4 to 5, and based on our player categorizations that we've made, 4 to 5 would put him above every sort of classification that we made for a recreational player. So
yeah, it's quite hard to judge. Like, it depends what you mean on one format, on every format, on there's so many factors that you can.
He's a 6 max cash game player. That's all.
Yeah, see, I would be like a 2 in that.
In 6 max.
Yeah, I just don't know the cash game ranges
So you're rating yourself a 9
on games I play. Yeah, on the
on
ones
heads
that I play.
ups.
Yeah, like
Okay. I was rating myself like overall.
MTTs, spin and go. Like, you can't be good at everything. I mean, no good poker player is good at all the games, like to a really high standard. So
Yeah,
you
that was
have
why
to
I gave myself 7.5. 7.5 across the board. All
across the
formats
board.
combined. All traits combined.
Yeah, pretty solid, I guess.
Although, if you asked me to play any game with more than 4 cards, I'd probably be terrible. So, all this like Raz and Star and Triple Draw.
Some of them are quite fun, actually.
I've
Just
never
like
even played them. I
one-offs.
would be like the biggest fish ever. I have no clue what to do.
Yeah, it's just a bit boring. Like Limit, if you ever played Limit, it's like, okay, min raise, min raise. You just can't do anything. You're just handicapped. Like,
why would anyone want to play Limit Poker? I understand
really
it's
a game.
quite profitable at times, but no, Limit Poker is not for me. There's no action, like.
It's boring. All right, final game.
Zimberto has just made a good suggestion. He said we should make like a live tournament in the office with a feed, like a Twitch feed, with someone doing the commentary over the top with cards up. And he wants a bounty on my head as well. So he doesn't want much. He wants lots of stuff. Just to say, I offered the bounty before and nobody was able to take it, so I'm afraid that I don't think I can keep doing it otherwise. Eventually I'm gonna have to pay out, so which I would prefer not to do. I don't know if you know this story, Chris, but we did a live sitting there in the office a couple of months ago. Just for a bit of fun. I think it was like a 10-year rebuy or something. And it was a 20-euro buy with 10-euro rebuys, and I offered up a 20-euro bounty on my head for anyone who could bust me. No takers. Not no takers, but they wanted no takers because no one was good enough to knock me out.
No takers.
No, everyone tried, but they all came and they all failed.
I think that was the day you won the heads up as well, wasn't it?
Good day. Good Friday, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good day for you.
My personal favourite was when Francesco tried to come for me and he said, "Oh, I thought you were bluffing and I would never have called if it wasn't for the bounty."
It's like... yeah, I mean, there's some logic to that.
Yeah, I mean, that's how they get you, right? That's why I think, like, when they do these, they used to do big events like WPT, things with WPT Shooting Star, where they get like loads of like higher profile pros, and if you boss it, then you do like a 5K out or something. And that's kind of like why you want to do it, because you know people are going to go after you. It gets you more active, more paid. Phew! Very happy to see that check.
Yeah. I was thinking whether I can get you off. Whether I can get you off much, and it was pretty much only like 10x with some straight draws. It was like.
I mean, I'm holding that for sure.
Yeah, but it's like that's like one of your worst hands. You still have all the Jack 9 suited, Queen 10 suited, King Jack, King Queen, King 9 suited. Yeah, I have all the flushes. It's going to be difficult for me to.
Yeah, I mean, I have literally one of the worst possible hands I can have that. What did you figure out there? 9-7 suited, huh?
Gotta mix in some of them.
No, I know. I mean, I understand. It's definitely better than some of the shit you've threw with it. So you've shown it with like King Goose off before and some other nonsense. So don't worry, I'm well aware. At least that one has some playability. Not sure about this one, to be honest.
Yeah, what do you have?
Not a lot. Not a lot. But I mean, it's quite clear that I don't have a lot, so it's one of those where it's like I know that you know that I know scenario. Not sure, to be honest. I mean, I don't think you expect me to roll a queen. And I guess you expect me to bluff with like all of my missed stuff on the flop. Fair enough.
Let's see what we had there with the cooldown. Yeah. Yeah, I can see why you called.
John has said we should have some sort of prize to boost the gameplay.
Battle for my office for today. We're not that poor, John.
The thing is, like, for me, the pride of just winning is more than enough.
Yeah, the pride is pretty big.
But I guess it just depends, you know. We didn't really want to do anything like monetary wise, just like heads up for pride. But maybe we could do something like once a month we do something for, I don't know, like once a month, like maybe we do something stupid like the loser has to wear like some dumb costume for the next week's setup or something, like once a month.
That would be more fun. Yeah, hit the ego.
Yeah, sure, mate. This is ridiculous. How is this even fair? Ah, man.
The thing is, I was thinking, I mean, if I raise there, like, what bluffs do I have really, like, that
Well,
much?
none, which is why I just shoved.
Yeah.
You're never bluffing. You've obviously got something, but
yeah. Or worst case, like a queen or an ace of clubs or something.
Just as usual.
Well, as usual, quite easy, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry, I'm not good enough to fold flop flushes and heads up pots 50 big blinds deep.
Yeah, some quick action today. It only took us like 30 minutes to get through the games there. Very thick and fast. Pretty much nothing we could do. Some of the big pots, it's usually the ones before. It's not the all-ins. Our all-ins have been pretty standard. Like no one's kind of blasting off and making hero calls. It's usually some big pot beforehand and then that's it. Get a setup.
Yeah, that was some sell.
Yeah, we need to think of something next time then. We'll set up some sort of total games and the loser of the week before has to do something. Have to look a bit silly on stream or something. Wear a hat or...
Maybe we could do a poll on social media.
Yeah, some options.
People can vote for punishments. Like once a month we can do like a punishment stream where the loser of that particular stream has to do a punch.
Yeah. Any suggestions, John? What would you suggest?
Every week would be a bit much, but I think once a month would work.
Yeah, every week would be a bit much. It's tough. Yeah, I wonder if John's got some good ideas, or anyone else from the office. Feel free to share your ideas of what would be some good things we can do.
Yeah, sorry we didn't get much play today. There was 3 very quick games. Normally
Yeah.
We got down to like the the short stacks like pretty much every game. Like 20 deep here. I think the deepest was 30, and then the other two games were just two huge hands.
Yeah, we had deep pots. I mean, flush on flush that deep. You're just, I mean, what you gotta do. Not gonna.
Yeah, even I'm not gonna stop that one. I admit. Sorry.
Yeah, you didn't even tank either. It was just like, well,
Well, I know you. I know you're always value raising though. Like what you're at, you're raising like maybe at basic club sometimes, or you have like two pair, or you have like some combo draw. Just,
yeah,
it's you just don't really have many bluffs. So what's the point? You know. I just
yeah,
also didn't expect you to roll like I don't want to flat and then if you have two pair, the turn comes another 12 and then lose my value essentially. So
yeah.
just
I
one of
mean,
those ones. And I mean, I can't. Oh, the turn was actually a club, wasn't it? So if he'd have flat, I actually would have saved some money. But
that's why I didn't. I was thinking if he's got any kind of pairs here with no club, I'm gonna lose my value.
well, you didn't. You got the lot. Every single bit of value.
Yeah,
Possible.
it was pretty lucky to be fair.
Oh, nice that they finally made that one. That was good. It's only taken you like 30 games for you to admit it, so I'll take it. Thank you.
Yeah, that one was definitely some luck. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's session. I know I did. Unfortunately,
A bit less. So
but swings and roundabouts, as with poker, you can play thousands of games and be on the wrong side of it. So a few games every week is certainly no sample size, but still, it feels good to win anyway. We'll try and set up some sort of fun challenge every now and again. If you guys have any ideas, feel free to post them in of what we can do. Happy to listen to you all. Tomorrow, I will be playing spins. If you want to join me, ask any questions. I'll just be playing spins, all whole cards. I can explain what I'm doing, and feel free to watch. If you haven't seen yesterday's commentary, me and Lucky Luke commentating on one of the scoops back earlier this year. That was really fun to watch. Some interesting action, high stakes players. So check that out if you haven't. If you love poker content, Instagram is the place to go. We've got lots of awesome content in there for you. We spent a lot of time creating that, so feel free to hop over there. Poker Deals Official is the handle over there. If you're not already following, subscribing, please do so. It helps us give you more. Have a good rest of the week, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in.